Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Matthew Lumsden, CEO and founder of Connected Energy. Okay, so we aim to be the leading provider of low-cost sustainable energy storage using second life electric vehicle batteries. So at the moment, we're the only organisation in the world that's selling commercial systems using second life electric vehicle battery packs. We've developed these systems over the last few years, and we've developed relationships with a range of OEMs to underpin and secure the feedstock to enable us to do that. So we've created a system which is agnostic to the batteries themselves. Our IP is around a control system that speaks to the batteries in the proprietary CAN protocol that's provided by the vehicle manufacturer. It's a very scalable and low-cost system that enables us to ramp up to really large-scale systems. The real objective here then is to create a circular economy factor in that we want to maximise the value that you can extract from the batteries before they go into recycling, and by delaying the recycling process, which is getting more efficient and lower cost, it in turn reduces the cost taken by the OEMs on recycling the batteries in the longer term. So we've got systems in operation at the moment in the UK, Germany, the Netherlands, and now going through a process of scaling up. The key thing about our business model is that we sit between two customers. The OEMs who want to deal with this liability they have around second life batteries, and the customers who are looking for low-cost energy storage systems. So the two dynamics that we sit in between: a rapidly expanding deployment of electric vehicles and a hugely growing energy storage sector. So we're sitting in between two really rapidly accelerating sectors and a rapidly growing availability of second life batteries. So what does that mean? If you look at Bloomberg's projections, by 2030, they're saying that theoretically the total global requirement for energy storage could be provided by second life EV batteries. What is a second life EV battery? So effectively it's a battery that's been in a car for around about 5 to 7 years at the moment. It's partially degraded, which means it reduces the range of the vehicle, so therefore it's not so good for the driver. And ultimately, it's either replaced as a component of the vehicle or the vehicle is replaced, but there's still a lot of value left in that battery. So it can be used in stationary storage applications. So the real barrier to entry to the market is having a really credible, knowledgeable team that can talk to the OEMs in their language, understand the communication protocols of the vehicles themselves, and create a system that fits within their risk profiles. So it's obviously, we're working with Renault. Anything that we do that jeopardizes their brand value by using their batteries is a huge risk to them. Similarly, we're working with Jaguar Land Rover. So we've got a very credible team that can communicate and work closely with very small teams in the automotive sector. So, where are we at the moment? What's our business model? So there's several components to it. One is that we provide solutions for OEMs. So we work with them to develop systems that configure with their batteries and their pipeline of batteries availability. So we've done that with Renault already, and we're now doing that with Jaguar Land Rover. So we provide a service and very much a partnership with those vehicle manufacturers. So our ultimate goal, and what we're working on now, is to say if we forecast when those batteries will be available, we then develop a client base that can take those low-cost systems as and when the batteries come to us. At the moment, we have a range of containerized systems. We've got our biggest system that's going through at the moment, which is a megawatt, but we've got a range of systems installed, running on virtual power plants, providing frequency response, peak shaving, a range of applications, and those are all tried and tested and comply with local grid requirements in the UK and the Netherlands. We're also working with two utilities, a UK and a European utility, on scale-up. So we're looking at 20 to 100 megawatt systems, and these will really start to make a meaningful impact when these batteries become available in real high volumes. Okay, and finally, we have a control system which has been of interest to other non-EV battery manufacturers, so we're using that to integrate a system for a non-lithium-ion new battery manufacturer to create a system for them. And then ultimately we've got a pretty robust supply chain, Renault, Jaguar Land Rover, working with people like ABB, Parker, IPA, Mitsubishi to ensure that everything around our system is low risk and mature. and our customers, Statkraft, NG, Allego, are sort of routes to market. So last year we raised 3 million from Macquarie and NG. Both have been fantastic strategic investors, particularly NG in terms of providing a route to a global marketplace. And at the moment we have some really huge opportunities. So we're aiming to raise 12 million to scale up the business, to increase our R&D team and really move in the marketplace to maintain our market leadership. We're also aiming to raise a small amount for develop the capital side of the business to invest in systems. That's about it. We're aiming to close by Christmas. Thank you.